What happened to you, kid? You had potential and you disappeared. When the world needed you the most, you vanished. You died. You fell off. Well, you were never really on, but that's not the point. The point is, you stopped believing. But you're still here. And that means it's not over. It's time to make a comeback, kid. It's time to rebrand and make this YouTube thing work. It's your time to shine. It's your time to lock in. It's your time to be the GOAT. You need to show up again. This is your comeback. The choice is yours. It always has been.
Ryan Little.
What's up, YouTube? My name is Jamal, aka Alexander, and I bet you're wondering, who is this guy? Shit, I don't know either, but we're gonna be figuring out in this video today. I'm probably gonna title this video "Thoughts on Going to Europe" or some shit. I'm gonna be backpacking Europe for 21 days, visiting 7 countries, spending 3 days in each country. Now, that might seem like a lot to a regular person, but I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. I've done this before in the past, so I'm pretty comfortable with doing solo trips like this. This video is just gonna serve as like a video diary throughout my whole European journey. I want to get more comfortable behind the camera, so I'm going to force myself to record every single day for the 21 days that I'm there. If you're watching this, please support, subscribe, whatever. A little backstory about me: I've been to Europe 3 times in the past. This upcoming trip is going to be my 4th senior year trip to Europe. I'm excited, I'm scared, nervous, ready to meet new characters in my story, ready to see where Europe brings me this time. I've had a good experience every time I went, so praying this trip has to be the perfect end of my senior year backpack trip to Europe, because I don't know if I'm going to do this again in the future, but I really forced myself to do this one. So the year is 2020, I'm 18 years old, freshman in college, and I decided to take my first solo trip out the country. Now, I'm every type of emotion you can imagine. I'm scared, nervous, shy, everything. Like, I don't even know why I'm doing it, but I'm forcing myself to do it because it's one of those things where you have to just like face your fears and do. It was on my bucket list, but I didn't think I was mature enough to want to go out the way to do it at such a young age, like 18. But I did it anyways. So spring break is coming up, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for spring break. I don't want to stay in the house in New Jersey. I want to go out the country. I want to fly somewhere. Everyone's either going to Miami, Texas, Cali. I don't want to go somewhere in state. I actually want to travel outside the country. Like, I've never been to Europe before. Like, I don't know why that was the country that I wanted to travel to, but that was the country that I decided to travel to. So I was asking my friends, hey, do you guys want to go to Europe with me and whatnot? And they were like, they don't got the money to go to Europe. And I was like, damn, if they don't got the money to go to Europe, I can't go to Europe. I had the money. I had the money to go on the trip. But I was like, it wouldn't make sense to go on a trip without them. Like, I felt like I needed to go with people in order to enjoy a trip. But then I realized that I really don't. Like, I don't need to rely on others for my happiness. I could just find it within myself. If I need to depend on people to make me happy, then I'm not living my best independent life as an adult. So I did this one thing because it made me feel grown, like a grown-up for once, like doing this trip by myself. So I kind of forced myself to want to do it. So I ended up booking a trip to Spain. I chose to go to Spain because It was the cheapest country to fly to in Europe, and it was the one that was going to take me outside of my comfort zone because it's foreign. They speak nothing but Spanish over there, and as an English speaker, it would take me outside of my comfort zone to want to learn more about the culture and the language and whatnot. So I spent 3 days there, and that trip made me realize that life is worth living when you take a trip outside of the country. Like, I really enjoyed it with the people I was with. Like, I stayed at a hostel. So like, I was with other American tourists or tourists from different countries. It's their first time visiting Spain too. And like, we're all like on this experience, enjoying it together. And it's like, it feels good. Because like, I really didn't need to go with people I knew. I could have just made friends there the whole time. But I'm happy I learned it at such a young age, like 18, because it actually made me want to keep going back to Europe and doing solo trips and not relying on other people to come with me to places. Like, you really don't need people that you know to come with you to certain places, like concerts. Like, for example, if you could go to a concert by yourself, or the movies, or the mall, you could do a solo trip for sure. If you could go to those places by yourself, you could definitely go on a solo trip. If you go on a hike by yourself, you could go on a solo trip by yourself. It's not scary as people think it is. Like, you're not really alone. Like, if you feel alone, then you're gonna feel alone. But if you enjoy your own happiness or if you're comfortable within yourself, you could do it. You could do it. Just do it. Just do it. I don't know what else to say, just do it. So after that trip to Spain, I wanted to do another solo trip again. But unfortunately, COVID had hit, so travel ban happened. So fast forward to 2022, I went back. This time I went to Paris, France. And Paris, France, oh my God, that's my favorite country right now, actually. After visiting there, I learned so much. I learned how to take the transit in foreign language. Like, I don't speak a lick of French, but somehow, somewhere, I just knew how to take the bus and the train in foreign language. And that actually helped me with like using public transit in different countries, because now I don't gotta rely on Uber. Because Uber be expensive out the country. Now the year is 2024, I go back to Europe. This time I go back again to Paris. I go to Paris. I go to the UK, Amsterdam, and Germany. Best 21 days ever. I went to 4 countries. I did it by the transit. I mapped it out. I saw which hostels to stay in. I planned the whole thing, and I really loved how well it all came together. Like, that was like the perfect trip ever. Like, the stays, how long I stayed in every place. Shit, from start to finish, it was 10 out of 10. I would do that again. And I am going to do that again, because this time I'm going to visit 7 countries. The lucky number 7, but 3 days, because I'm staying 3 days in each country, because 2 days is too short. And 4 days is kind of long, because I stayed 5 days in the UK, and that shit was long as hell. After that, I was like, I can't stay 5 days in a random country. I got to move to the next one. But 3 days, lucky number 3, it gives me a perfect time to enjoy every single country that I go to. I'm not going to say the countries I'm going to in this video, but you could guess what countries I'm going to go to. If you can guess all 7 countries in the correct order that I'm going to, you'll get $100. I'll give you $100 if you guess all 7 countries I'm going to, and the city name. The city and country. $100. So why am I doing another solo trip? Doing another solo trip because I really like traveling, and I think it's a pretty good thing to do when you're just working every fucking day in corporate America. I'm tired of working, so I will be quitting this job. I will be quitting this job Because the job was there before I was here. The job can still be there after me. Okay? So quit that job and take that trip. You have one life to live. This is probably the worst advice, but you don't gotta stay at that job forever. Now I know those bills are gonna be there. Those bills are still gonna be there before you. They were there before you, and they're gonna still be there after you. Bills don't go away overnight. They're never gonna go away. You're always gonna have problems and problems and problems. Problems never go away. This is the life that we live in. Take that trip. Take your break. Take your PTO, VTO, vacation time, everything. Take it. Take it. You're getting older every day. So why not enjoy life? You staying at that job without taking no breaks, it's gonna lead to burnout. And you're just gonna hate life. You're gonna hate this and hate that. Take that trip. I promise you, after you take a solo trip or any type of trip, you're gonna enjoy life way more, like way more. So I'm gonna try my best to budget out everything going forward to this trip, because 7 countries is a lot. It's gonna be a lot of money spent, but I'm trying to aim anywhere under 5,000. I don't want to spend too much, but that flight was like a band. So I still gotta book the stays. I didn't book the stays yet. Today is March 2nd. By the time I upload this video, it's probably gonna be the end of March. What else I'm gonna say? Message to my family. If you guys are watching this, like, support, comment, support the channel. Don't be fake, support the channel. If you're watching the channel, support the channel. Strangers, friends, support the channel. Life is short, so enjoy it. Life is short, enjoy it. Take that trip. That's all I can say. Take the trip. I also want to be consistent with my YouTube channel. I've been on and off with YouTube for years. I've been putting this shit off. I would post a video and just never post again. So like, I want to be posting every single day. So 21 days is like a really good challenge for me. So I'm gonna upload and post every day. I'm building this account. Mark my word. I hope it grows. If it doesn't, at least I tried. Another thing adding on to the solo traveling thing, a lot of people are gonna say, "You're traveling by yourself? That's weird. That's weird." They've never done it before. I'm assuming that they have never done anything by themselves. If they think traveling alone is weird, they've depended on people their whole lives for shit. And it says stuff. It says a lot. For example, say like a really cool event came up, like a concert happened and it's your favorite artist in the world, like you really want to see them, and you asking your friends, "Hey, could you go to this event with me? This person is playing, I really want to see them, I've been listening to them since I was a child." And your friends is like, "I don't want to go see them, I'm busy that day, blah blah," whatever excuse in the book. And you're just like, damn, I have the money to go, but I don't want to go by myself. Go by yourself. If you like the artist, if you want to really go to an event, go by yourself. You're stopping yourself from a really good experience because you're depending on people to come with you somewhere, because you can't go by yourself at your grown age. When you depend on people heavenly, when you depend on people an enormous amount, you're stopping yourself, you're cutting yourself short from a lot of experiences, like concerts, movies, shit, whatever event you want to go to, a fucking nightclub, or, I don't know. You're cutting yourself short. If you really want to go and you stop yourself from going because your friend doesn't want to go, you're selling yourself short. Like, you're living for them. You're not living for yourself. So always live for yourself. Don't live for people. Take that trip. If you gotta do it alone, do it alone. It's not weird to do things alone. It's not weird to do things by yourself. You're an adult. you're not a child. I can understand children depending on adults for stuff because they're children. They need adults to go places with them. You, at your full-grown age, you need to go. You need to go outside and touch grass, okay? Don't stay in the house all day because your friend won't go somewhere with you. It's not weird. It's just awkward at first, but once you build up that courage, when you keep going, you're just like, this wasn't too bad. Once you finally do it by yourself, you're just like, this was nothing. This was nothing. What was I so worried about? But anyways, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's not too long, and I hope you watched the whole thing. Leave a comment, like, subscribe.